trying to see what am I.
Okay.
So if I am on YouTube, Alexandre is on YouTube. Let's go type him.
But I guess they are not searching for you, right? You're not a criminal. So now that we're live on YouTube, I need to say a few things about Talk and Talk. We are a conversation platform where you can come here and talk. We have a lot of languages. Today we're talking in English about emojis. So let's start with the first question. How do emojis contribute to non-verbal communication in digital conversations? Like, I guess it's explaining the question, right? How they contribute to non-verbal, like something that you don't say in digital conversations. So, Luana, how do emojis contribute to non-verbal communication in digital conversations?
It means like it's not good.
Why not?
Questions. Because sometimes we can communicate only by emoji. Like I send emoji laughing or
Thumbs
cry.
up.
Yes, I'm
The
okay.
thumb.
I'm not okay. And I realized that people has many difficulties to use the correct verb, like write the verb without "r" in the end. It make me very angry. I think it's good. It's not. It's good for who know how to write correct, but for the young people, I think it's not good.
Perfect.
For the teenagers, for example.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And I guess it also contributes to a lack of vocabulary in Portuguese because we don't know how to express our emotions using words. We need to use pictures. And I don't think that's good. They should know how to express themselves using words, right? And you, Alexandre, what do you think? How do emojis contribute to nonverbal communication in digital conversations?
So I think it's good. It's good for young people, not for me, because I don't know. I don't know how to use them. I use only the thumbs up, thumbs out. All right, mãozinha. But people, young people that are, let's say, they são preguiçosos. Como é que é?
Lazy. They are lazy.
They are lazy to talk. They don't like to. They try to abbreviate all the words when they are write something on WhatsApp and Instagram, Facebook, and then they create this kind of emojis. There are some emojis that shows that you are happy day, happy birthday. It's good, but I don't use. I prefer write something, even because when I write in English, if I don't know how to write the words, most probably the platform will show me how to write let's suppose I will go to write overwhelmed, but I don't know how to write. And then when you write, because WhatsApp platform show us. I don't know who show us. This is Google or, but the majority of the time when we write something, you see the correct writing correct way. I prefer write the big how do I say, text, texto. I like to write more than use this kind of short conversation.
Yes, I like to answer my clients by WhatsApp business, but typing in the computer. My mobile phone, I feel boring. I feel boring. I feel that I spend so much time typing by my, even though I can type fast, but it's more comfortable answer by typing by computer.
Yeah. And when we're talking about business, I think it's better for us to use the computer because we can separate better our personal life that mostly we use on the cell phone.
And now I'm trying to associate my work with my computer. When I close my computer, my work finished, my working day is finished.
Yeah, and it must be like that because there are a lot of people that they have some difficulties to separate their personal life and their work life, right? So it's better.
I have, but I'm trying to change this because I am almost get sick, mental sick.
No, we need to do that. It's really important. So let's go to question number 2.
Let me say something about typing because
Tell me.
they how do we say, they changed the way we type in the. I start to type in the machine, the off machine. You know the machine
typer. Yeah.
4 years ago, 15 years ago, 50 years ago, there was a machine that was off, and then I was I think in my company in Banco do Brasil when I entered in the bank, and when I was working in a hospital, I was working in an office inside the hospital. I was the fastest typing, right? Because I learned how to type in a school in Alegre. But when they moved, they create the laptop, and then the situation moved that the screen is screen on the your letter is planning. It's difficult to put your finger and write in a formal way. So I don't like the writing computer. I make a lot of wrong words to correct all the time. But I was a good typer.
In the computer, they don't have this thing of the cell phone, right? The thing that corrects if you write something wrong.
If you go to there is one part on YouTube that you can type and the correct word appears over the when you are writing. YouTube mais, Google mais. You can, when you type the wrong words, they correct only Google mais.
Yeah, and I guess if you use a word from like Microsoft, they say if the word is wrong, they put like underlines in red, right? But they are not text like text for someone else. They are like documents, so it's a little bit different. So let's go to question number 2.
That's why we need to read a lot.
Yeah, that's true. It's important because we improve our vocabulary, we know how to write correctly, so it's better. E, gente, eu tô olhando aqui pro lado porque meu computador não tá carregando, eu tô tentando colocar o carregador de um jeito que carregue, tá? Vamos lá. Question number 2. In what ways can emojis enhance the tone and emotional expression in text-based communication? How do you think, Alexandre? In what ways can emojis enhance the tone and emotional expression in text-based communication?
I don't know what means the word you say enhance.
Enhance, like to make it better, to improve.
I can't see the word. That's Mrs.
Yeah, it's on the chat. Question number 2.
In what ways can emojis change the tone and emotional expression in text-based communication?
Like, how can they make it better?
So I don't can think make it better. Can they make it a little emotional or not? Like if you are typing, send the message for someone to doing birthday, and then you can express your emotions by emojis, right? And now you can say a lot of words in one emoji.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
That's the way you can change. Or how do I say the word is?
Enhance.
Enhance. Ao pé da letra. O que significa enhance? Enhance.
Melhorar, make it better.
Improve.
Enhance. Improve.
Make it better? Okay. But basically is that when you can say express your emotion, but you don't want to say in words, you can look for a good emotion to express everything.
Perfect.
Maybe one emotion can say more than the 1,000 words.
That's true. Maybe, right? Perfect. And like happy birthday, for example, we have an emoji that is like a face with a birthday hat and like confettis. So
imagine that I go to Paolo de Oliveira page and they put the heart pulsing. She will say, this guy loves me.
Yeah, it's a heart that says love. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And in your opinion, Luana, in what ways can emojis enhance the tone and emotional expression in text-based communication?
I think it can. I agree with Alexandre, but sometimes we can pretend to be good when we are not good. Like someone sent me, I am feel so sad, and I put amazing and happy emoji, like smile, but the truth that in that moment I'm not good. And it's a quickly way to answer someone, just to answer, just to let it go, leave me alone.
Yeah, that's true.
Internet.
That's why most of the people use the thumb, right?
Yeah.
The thumb. Okay, that's it.
But just okay for me. In some situations, sounds like rude. Like I'm okay. You know.
I got used to it.
It's my opinion. That's why I am trying to say, and with the person that receive emoji can sound different.
Yeah.
For example, this high five, we use like I'm proud.
Pray. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
High five.
But this thing of the thumb, I got really used to it because, for example, my father, he only communicates with the thumb. He loves the thumb. It's like okay and the thumb, and then for me it's fine. Like I got used to it.
Yes,
So
But as I said, what I understand and what I try to say can be diverge, pode diversificar.
Yeah.
It can change. They understand.
Perfect. So let's go to question number 3. Do emojis help to mitigate the potential for misinterpretation or ambiguity in online conversations? That's what Luana was saying. Like, do they make the conversation clearer or not? They help mitigate the misinterpretation or the ambiguity. Let's see. What do you think, Alexandre? Do they help or not?
I think yes. Yeah, when you want to show that you are happy, but you are not happy, you show only a thumbs up or a heart pulsing. But you are, in reality, you don't care about the situation that you pass. You want to showcase, want to sell a little message because it's his birthday or her birthday, and then you can express something, but maybe it's not your sentiment. You are expressing only for, oh, he remembered me. Oh, good. But maybe you are sad, you are not talking, and then you can misinterpret. You can cause misinterpretation in another person. She's interpreted you like good guy, but in reality, you are not. You are a good guy. But in that moment, you are a little down the weather, and then you only express some thumbs up to say everything is good. But in reality, you can't talk about anything. Okay, I think mitigate means
like to make it lower.
Exato.
Lower. Se ajuda a diminuir o potencial de, tipo, interpretação errada, né? Ou ambiguidade. Mitigate. It's similar to Portuguese. I guess we have this word in Portuguese, mitigar. I think we have in Portuguese.
And you can, like you want to say, you can pretend the situation, like you show a situation that is not true for other person.
Perfect. And in your opinion, Luana, do emojis help to mitigate the potential for misinterpretation or ambiguity in online conversations?
Yes, I think so. Like I said, the same answer. If you don't mind.
No problem. Don't worry. Because I agree. I agree because, like, if we say I am okay in like WhatsApp or something, you say I am okay, and then it doesn't seem like you are okay. But if you send I am okay with a lot of happy faces, it seems that you are okay, right? Or if you send I am okay with a lot of sad faces, it doesn't seem like you are okay. So I guess it helps mitigate the misinterpretation or ambiguity. It makes the emotions clearer, right? So let's go to question number 4.
The good is you say, I love you, you means all for me. Please pass by to say hello. Yeah, it's better than emoji.
It's better than the thumb. It's better than the thumb. The thumb is so direct, right? Like, okay, that's it. What else? It's too short for me. Muito curto. No, we need more. So, question number 4. Can the excessive use of emojis in communication affect effective and precise expression of ideas? I think it can. Because, like, I think people should learn how to express their ideas writing, because we know how to read books and we need to know how to write. So I think emojis, they affect the effective and precise expression of ideas. But let's see your opinion. What do you think, Luana? Can they affect or not?
Yes, I think so. I think Actually, the teenagers or young persons try to do all the things easily.
Mm-hmm.
And emoji is clearly your cat.
Yeah, he's here.
Emoji is clearly example of that.
Mm-hmm.
I can, and now it's more than emojis. Like it's the figure.
Stickers.
Sticker. It's terrible. It's terrible. I am trying to read more because I need to write a lot, and I feel that it's necessary. Always improve my vocabulary, even though in Portuguese. But today we are living a very bad time for grammar, for everything that involves culture.
That's true. People don't read a lot, right? So that's why they don't know how to write good in a good way. Because like they don't know, they are used to like read Instagram posts, read only messages, but they need to know how to write. It's important, right? So it's like this.
Yes. Sometimes when I will post some photo Instagram in professional text, I read a lot of time, and I think this can be different. I need to change this word, and I think I change about 5 times the change something, because we always think that it can be better, because I am worried about with someone think about if I'm a lawyer and I don't know how to write,
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a big problem. That's true. And in your opinion, Alexandre, can the excessive use of emojis in communication affect the effective and precise expression of ideas?
In some situation, like imagine the boy is trying to convince the girl to be her girlfriend, his girlfriend, and then she tried to communicate only by the emoji. And I think he's not being precise, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the girl would like to listen to something good from him, more than the emoji says or can pass. And then I think in this case, one of these cases are not effective, right? If you was do something like, it's good when you write something, not big, but ample to people understand what you intend to, right? Now it's very difficult to communicate, although we have computer, we have mobile phone. We try to communicate all kind of communication, but people is having a lot of reaction, bad reaction about others, and we need now to take care about what you are writing. Maybe you write something and then you go there and apaga. How do I say apaga?
Delete.
Delete. Yeah, it's curious when people write something to me and delete. Oh, what this guy what would like to say, right? And then communicate is very difficult. It's good when you can use your hands, your face, you use communicate with words, but although show how you are, the way you are, but when it's try only using emoji, it's not effective. You are only being like you were rude, like I'm good. Okay.
That's true. Yeah, I agree with you. I guess you're only being rude when you do that. Like if you just imagine a person sends to you like a huge text talking about like anything, and then you just answer with an emoji. It seems rude to me, but
Imagine you feel sad.
yeah,
Oh,
like I try to express myself, like wrote a lot of things, and then this person only answers with like, "Come on, you can do better, right?" So, question number 5. Are there any situations or contexts where the use of emojis may be considered inappropriate or unprofessional? I think there are a lot. For example, Luan is a lawyer. Imagine if a client sends to her, I want to sue this guy. And then Luana just says like this. It seems unprofessional to me. But let's see. Alexandre, what do you think? Are there any situations that might be inappropriate, unprofessional?
or if you are working like a lawyer or have a conversation with your client, you have to be very professional, and then you can't use appropriate words or just to express, right? But in the small conversation, when you are in a group, in a bar, I think it's not, there is no, you can say a lot of besteiras,
Bullshit.
right? Bushes. Quer dizer que
Bullshit.
Jorge
Bullshit.
Bushes era Jorge Besteira?
No. Bullshit. Like this. Let me write
Bullshit.
here.
Like
Bullshit. Like this. Bullshit.
Yeah. But as a lawyer, as a doctor, or as a minister, prime minister, as a people who works in the court, they need to be a good typer, right? They have to use the good words to impress the part, but in appropriate or not inappropriate, right? Because it can be offensive if you say something. Imagine I am a lawyer, and Luana my client. For the first time, we are making a deal to I will defend her, and they say, Luana, you are so beautiful. You have a beautiful hair, but it's not appropriate, right?
Yeah.
Because you start the conversation in the not inappropriate, that in a form that she can not accept, right?
That's true. And it happens a lot. Mostly, just like the example you said, it happens a lot mostly with women in appropriate situations like this. It happens. And in your opinion, Luana, are there any situations or contexts where the use of emojis might be considered inappropriate or unprofessional?
yes, for example, when I answer the client the first time, I try to be very formal. But sometimes clients tend to change like friends, and I can answer and put kisses in the end of the sentence. Sometimes happens. First, when it's woman, or when it's a man, I try always to be more seriously, because sometimes happen some situations like you said, and it's very boring.
That's true.
And but when the clients it's a long time being my client, I can send an emoji like, okay, when I'm busy, I say I'm busy, okay, and I'm busy, kisses. Sometimes I can use, but not the first time. The first time just words and
More formal, right?
yeah, serious words. Formal.
Yeah, for me, it's a little bit different. I am a teacher and I have like private students, and then I need to talk to them because they are my clients. And then I send emojis to them, like, because for me it's different. It's my job is a serious job, but I need to be more flexible, but depending on the person. So for me, I feel that's different. It's not, I don't see as unprofessional for me to use emojis, mostly with young people, because I have a lot of students that they are young, and then for them it's normal to have emojis on a conversation. So for me, I don't see, but as a lawyer, it's a more serious thing, so it seems unprofessional, right?
Right.
Luana, you say that it's happened a lot, the inappropriate behavior happened a lot, but I live it in another word. The word that you not lived it. When you were born, I was 50, maybe. Right? In that time, there was no crime. Age say something inappropriate to a woman, or the woman say something inappropriate to a man. In a professional situation like Banco do Brasil, when I went to work in a bank in 1980, 40 years ago, 42 years ago, I received a mini car. When I went, was inside the bank, working for my first day, no, not second day, I received a mini car, a gift, a beautiful emballage. And when I opened, it was a mini car. There was a woman inside the bank, the employee like me was trying to show her for me. Like today, it's considered like assédio, but in that time, it was not.
Yeah.
The man could say everything to a woman inside the office, or in a street, or in an academy, or in a watch. It was not crime. Now it's considered crime, so you pay more attention now that in that time, okay? But I remember I was like, if I want to, I was trying to convince a girl to be with
Fall in
me.
love with
I
you.
listen a lot of words to her. But no, it
Ah,
was not
but
crime.
I think it really depends on the situation, because like it's not because it wasn't a crime that it was correct. Imagine if you felt uncomfortable. So I guess
But
it's not.
the woman didn't have this perception of crime, and that your word was correct. If we use like a bad word to a woman, oh, você é gostosa. Elas gostavam. Agora é crime. Você entende? E naquele tempo lá de 1950, 60, 70, era muito. O assédio era 50 vezes maior, porque dava certo. As mulheres, tantas mulheres assediavam os homens, como os homens assediavam as mulheres. Agora é crime, então você não pode falar nada. Tem que ter muito cuidado. Hoje, por exemplo, a moça falou para mim assim: estou com invejinha branca dela. Eu falei: o que você falou, invejinha branca? Porque tem inveja preta? Ela: quê? Eu falei isso? Tá vendo? Hoje está assim, você não pode falar nem inveja branca, o pessoal fala que já é racismo, né? a coisa está preta. Não, não está preta, a coisa está branca também. Está preta para um, branca para outro, mas hoje está muito mais difícil. A comunicação hoje está mais difícil.
For example, if I am having a conversation with a client and the client invited me to dinner, for example, I don't like because I am a professional in this moment.
Yes.
I don't open this space for my
And you
client.
don't know how is his situation, right? Because if you are professionally working, attend a person, and he calls you to go to a dinner, or can you accept a coffee or a dinner or ice cream? Why you accept? Why invite me? It is a second intention in the situation.
One time happened one sad, but the same time funny situation. In Brazil, I worked as a criminal lawyer for 5 years, and I had a young client. He was in jail because murder, and I am always very seriously with my clients. And one day, I don't know why, he said to me, "Could you show me your waist?" Peito, a waist?
A breast.
Breast. Yes. Could you show me your breast? I got astonished in that moment. And I said, you can ask that your mom or I said a lot of words to him, and I had a conversation with the director of the prison, and she got he got punished, physically punished, and he was transferred. He was removed from that prison. Mm-hmm. It's very hard for a woman had a seriously position in the world, and I am always seriously, and my clothes is always appropriated for my job. I try to wear clothes that I can show that I am serious, but sometimes it happens. Mm-hmm. In the police station, a lot.
I guess it's because it's not something related to what you're wearing or what you're doing. It's something that it always happened, and it doesn't mean it's correct, but it always happened. Just like Alexandre said a long time ago, it was common and people thought it was correct. I don't think it's correct. Until today, I think I think it should be a crime, because if it happened to me, I would feel really uncomfortable. And just like Luana said, I am a professional. So if I am working, I don't want to be bothered like that. I want to do my job, only that. And then if we are working with people who doesn't respect our profession and our job, it's complicated. And not only in our job, if I am on the street and I am bothered by that, I don't feel comfortable as well. So I think it should be a crime. I think it's wrong. I think we should be more careful in what we say to people. But I know that in the past was something common, all right? So because
but I don't say it was correct. I say that
I know
was
that.
common.
Yeah, no, I know that. I know that.
I remember I went to work when I went to work in a hospital as a office attendant. There was a girl. The girl was so metida. And
bragged.
Yeah, I was a simple boy, a poor boy, tried to work, and the girl, she was my colleague, but she was so, she was think she was important, so important. Although she was beautiful. And one day I say to her, you pass the image, you are so expert girl, you are so beautiful, but you rói suas unhas, você rói suas unhas, isso é feio. Passou o tempinho, 2 weeks ahead, her things was beautiful, and then she came to me and showed that, oh, now my thing is so beautiful because you said that I was eating my nails. And then I gave her a kiss in her face. Want to show that, ok, pá, deu beijinho no rosto dela. Ela gostou. E ela não me achava um cara bacana, achava que era um bobão, um babaca, um idiota. Mas quando eu dei um beijinho no rosto dela, ela gostou. Imagina, e ela era noiva ainda. Então, aí depois ela falou, gostei daquele beijinho que você me deu. Eu falei, pois é. Então, naquela época, se eu fizesse isso, desculpa, estou falando em português, é cadeia. Não é? No mínimo, você vai pegar lá uma advertência brava lá na cadeia, o pai dela, né? Hoje, naquela época, era tranquilo. As coisas aconteciam porque ninguém se...
I'm sorry, I need to leave the classroom because I'm helping my daughter with her homework class.
Don't worry, we're going to finish right now. I need to go to the final announcement.